Comment by the official representative of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Maria Zakharova, on the situation in Moldova. The current leadership of Moldova, under the guise of European integration slogans and anti-Russian rhetoric, is in fact continuing to implement the Ukrainian scenario, which is disastrous for the country and its people. On August 1, Moldovan Foreign Minister M. Popoi claimed that Russia supposedly harbors enormous envy toward Moldova and its successes in strengthening democratic institutions. In reality, however, the efforts of pro-Western leaders have turned the republic into a totalitarian state with a deteriorating economy, making it one of the poorest countries in Europe. How could one not envy such outstanding successes? The hypocrisy of such statements is noted even within Moldova itself, where, as the presidential elections and the European referendum approach, the actions of the authorities are increasingly being compared to the regime's agony. Repression against the opposition and all those who disagree with the actions of the leadership is intensifying in Moldova. For example, on August 1, the country's authorities blocked the bank accounts of several opposition politicians and public figures under the pretext of their inclusion in EU sanctions lists allegedly for actions destabilizing the situation in Moldova. Opposition parties are being denied registration to participate in the elections. Through fabricated criminal cases and the actions of biased judges, the freedom of movement for opposition representatives is being restricted. Reports have emerged that the ruling Action and Solidarity Party is exploring the possibility of drafting a law targeting Moldovan politicians who visit Russia, claiming they threaten the security of the Republic of Moldova. In this underhanded way, Chișinău is attempting to nullify any cooperation with our country. The total purge of the Republic's information space continues. On August 7, the Council for the Promotion of National Investment Projects suspended the licenses of 2 Moldovan TV channels, Mega TV and Familia TV, and on August 9, 2 Gagos TV channels, Ilk Televizionu and Ogazotlinc, were ordered to cease broadcasting Russian and Belarusian programs within 10 days, with fines totaling nearly $15,000. It should be noted that since the end of 2022, by order of the authorities, the broadcasting of 17 Moldovan TV channels and radio stations has been suspended or terminated. On August 15, amendments to the law on preventing and combating crime in the field of computer information came into effect, expanding the supervisory and punitive powers of law enforcement agencies. These agencies can now block internet resources under the pretext of combating criminal content. The Moldovan expert community has no doubt that the authorities will use this term to target any information that is inconvenient for them. The artificial Romanianization of Moldova continues unabated. New symbols and ideals are being imposed on the country's population. Currently, construction is underway in central Chișinău to erect a monument to Romanian Queen Marie. On July 28, the day before Moldova's Constitution Day, a holiday dedicated to celebrating Moldovan sovereignty, a festival with the telling name My Prut River Brother was held in the Singere district. During the event, the theme of unification with Romania was openly promoted, with the Speaker of the Moldovan Parliament being one of the guests. On August 2, Moldovan Minister of Education D. Perchun announced that starting from September 1, more than 300 teachers from Romania would be employed in Moldovan schools. In this regard, members of the Moldovan public have drawn parallels with the period of Romanian occupation when teachers sent from Bucharest were used to pursue a policy aimed at eradicating the national consciousness of the Moldovan people. Realizing the failed nature of the European integration venture, Moldovan authorities are making desperate attempts to keep this project afloat by any means necessary. All resources are being utilized. The administrative apparatus and state budget funds are being shamelessly used to promote the European referendum. Moldovan government spokesman D. Vod admitted that funds from the state chancellery were being used for these purposes. According to estimates by independent local experts, such propaganda activities cost Moldovan taxpayers millions of dollars. Members of M. Sandu's team are not shying away from using overt blackmail. On July 31, Moldovan Minister of Agriculture V. Bolia gave farmers an ultimatum: subsidies would only be provided if they massively supported European integration in the referendum scheduled for October 20. In this context, it is no surprise that M. Sandu's disapproval rating, symbolizing the rampant lawlessness in the country, is rapidly increasing and has already exceeded 60%. There is also a lack of public trust in Moldova's Central Election Commission, which has lost its independence. According to polls, 78% of respondents believe that the upcoming elections and referendum will be rigged. Thus, instead of addressing pressing social and economic issues, Moldovan authorities are focused on suppressing political opponents, using anti-democratic tactics and the full force of the repressive apparatus. But what else can be expected when, according to polls, nearly two-thirds of Moldovan citizens believe that their government is leading the country in the wrong direction?